MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball here this evening. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's also hit 3 home runs. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Gio Gonzalez will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy was super sharp in his last one, only allowing 1 hit, and he pitched really deep in a game to get the win in his last start. We'll see if he can match that performance in this one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now. Stepping up now, Bradley Zimmer. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Gonzalez steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way. And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Past history with Mike Clevenger, 2 hits in 7 tries. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
In now, Luke Voigt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of this series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. His 2nd home run of the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Here's the 3-1. Full count now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Another full count offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Two pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Torres retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Santana leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Voigt is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now batting, Jordan Luplow, trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I don't know anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Gonzalez comes set. 2-1 on its way. 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Another 2-2 offering. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Aaron Hicks. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Hit well towards the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. None out, runners at first and second. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now back.
Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. And their runners at the corners now. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. LeMahieu, the runner at third. Judge over at second. Stanton is over at first with 1 away. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Count still full, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded here with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the series, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Cody Anderson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 56, Cody Anderson.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Franco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force. And with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We played 2.5. It's the Yankees 8 and the Indians nothing. Striding in for the Indians, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there. Into the box now, Jake Bauers. 2-2.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The center fielder, number 2, Leone.
Here's Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bowers stands at first with 1 out. Nope. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Bradley Zimmer. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Liner toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Gio Urshela looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, Sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the third inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Luplow has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Two outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. One left for the Yankees as the lead holds at 8-0. So now Carlos Santana. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. To 2-2 now. Fouled off. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Brad Miller.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Santana, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplow. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Booyah! two-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Stepping in now, Kevin Plawecki. Popped him up. Voit ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this two-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Yankees 8 and the Indians 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. There's one to Santana to get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Torres. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box now, Luke Voit. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Torres is off at first with 2 away. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Bowers. 2 down. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 8-2. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. Booyah! first homer here in the series, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up, as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. Zach Britton takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1 in previous meetings with Britton over the years. He's 4 for 13. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Okay. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Smoked on the ground left side. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Brad Miller. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Jordan Luplow waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Jordan Luplow, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2 out with the man at first. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now an 8-4 score. Back here in Cleveland, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point.
Your
Dan
attention,
Otero
please.
is on to pitch from the
Now pitching
bullpen now
for
to
the
start
Yankees.
inning number 7.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Last time through was a base hit. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Plawecki moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Drilled to first, gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Rex Brothers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 63, Rex Brothers.
So stepping in, Jake Bauers. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Still 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Liner toward right center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Leonis Martin. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Bowers leads off second with nobody out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it one away. One out now for the Indians in their seventh. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Brothers has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Hit back up the middle. Urshela over to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batter.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Men on third with 2 down. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-2 fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bowers ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batter.
Stepping into the box, Torres. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, designated hitter, Maikel Franco.
Striding forward now is the DH, Maikel Franco. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-1 fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Martin going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 9-4 ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Voigt at third, Franco on second, Urshela on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 9-4. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 8. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
And it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Up high. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Held at it. Good stuff.
Riding in once again, Brad Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. All even now, 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
3-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. Judge going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Jordan Luplow. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Chad Green trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now at the plate, Kevin Plawecki. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. Indians strand a couple. They trail it here 9-4. Oliver Perez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martin is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Gary Sanchez is on deck. One out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Hits this one hard the other way. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Torres will be next. Stanton leads off first with one away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Labor.
Striding in, Torres. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on top, however, 9-4. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Bauers. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning. 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. The 1-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Leonis Martin. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder. Bradley Zimmer will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Standing in, Bradley Zimmer. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Two out, nobody on. Last strike now for Cleveland. Shoots this one over to first. Voit comes up with it. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.